Hello, and welcome back to the Lost Echo SMP. I'm here in the Nether, I just set my spawn, and I just set my eyes on the Nether fortress up ahead. I really want some blaze rods, but there's some wither skeletons on the way, so we gotta deal with that first. No skulls. In the meantime, I currently pretty much own all the Nether wart on the server, so while I'm here, I'm just going to expand my empire. First blaze up ahead, and it fortunately drops a blaze rod immediately, but a single blaze is more than I want. Having extra diamonds and that saddle never hurts, but I'm not gonna waste any more time showing all the trivial details, other than expanding my netherwart empire, that is. On my way to find a blaze spawner, I killed a blaze which dropped its rod all the way down, but I just yeeted myself off the fortress just to get my hands on it. And my expedition led to me finding two blaze spawners right next to each other, which was heavily guarded by some undead skeletons. But it was just about time the fun started. The heatometer got cranked up to 1000, and I started setting a simple blaze killing chamber. It wasn't anything special, just a safe spot, and try to cover the roof as fast as possible. In the meantime, I got into crossfire from the other blaze spawners, and a ghast was also providing backup to them. It was a really hectic battle. I had to use multiple golden apples, but I came, I saw, and I conquered. And I realized that saying that cool quote while I was getting roasted from all four sides wasn't the brightest idea, but I had to make do. And after covering a little bit more of the blaze spawner, adding a little more blocks to the roof, and running out of my last golden apple and food, I had to make a run for it. Without much stamina, much food, and 1000 blocks to run back home, I stopped by at Haze's portal and dropped him a little bit of gift from what I got as he led me to the fortress. And when I got home, DistractedLord was waiting for me to come back to show off his skills on the skeleton horse. On the first days of the server, he got struck by 2 different skeleton traps and was looking to sell them. And I bought one, but it died. Just look at that smug face. And I was just about to die, so I went down and there was not much food, so I took all the suspicious stew that I had and just took the shots to celebrate my success in the Nether, which went better than expected, honestly. And to share the love with all the wonderful people on the server, I went to the spawn town of Airedale and gave everyone out some free blaze rods. Since the last time I've been here, the people have really been working out. There's some little shops, cocoa bean farms, all the animal farms, crop farms, an enchanting area, and waypoint stays as well. Sometime later, we were chilling with Tai on a stream, and he failed a boat clutch on camera. The link to the clip will be on screen, so I decided to visit his base on a village and decided to leave him a little present for him to enjoy. And I was just there in time for him to enjoy the sight. If you want to see his reaction, you'll have to see his stream. We were vibing with him at there. He's a pretty cool guy with a great channel, so you should definitely check him out. And for some reason, DisLord started spinning, so I joined him in front of Tai and all his viewers. We had some questionable fun, to say the least. And after chilling with the gang, we parted ways and I went back home to cure a zombie villager that I randomly found. He was the first that I found, and I'd hope to find at least another one so I can at least be breeding them, because I don't have any villager nearby. During the time between episodes, I found myself a zombie spawner, which I took the time to convert into a drowned farm, because everyone could use some extra copper, to say the least. It's the reason my sword has a sweeping edge and nothing else, but it works. On the way back home, I found a slime that yeeted himself off the platform, which was pretty funny. During that time, my villager was ready to be harvested, so I dug the villager in a little bit of a corner and lured him there to be his new forever home. For the moment, I don't plan on keeping the villagers there for all eternity, just for some eternity. And I realized I forgot to put a carpet to disable his AI, but it was too late for that. I was already too deep into trading rotten flesh and harvesting and trading the netherwart as well. Don't forget that. I had to expand my empire. Soon after that project was done, Tai was coming to visit me to take a look at my drowned EXP farm, so I picked him up near my base and taxied him the way home. It was a pretty hectic but fun path on him finding my base, so really be sure to check out his previous stream. But he was running the stream up, so he didn't have much time to grind much EXP, so he took some looks around and logged off before I could say anything. We were vibing on his stream still though. And after Tai logged off, I started working working on my basements and walls. I got the warp wood that I needed, I had some extra dark wood, shroom lights, birch wood, everything I pretty much planned for the basement. Yet it didn't exactly turn out as I imagined, so I'm looking to add some extra acacia. I think Hayes has some acacia on his base, so I'll be getting some saplings from him, growing some trees, and hopefully finalizing the basement's walls in the next episode. And with that, I think my basement is coming to a pretty much finished shape. The walls may look better with acacia, but the roof and the backside of the library will be finished on the next episode, I hope. After the building session, I visited DisLord and took a little look around his tavern that is built, and he showed me around all the guest rooms with the king-size beds, all the extra accessories. He's building a welcoming tavern with all the places to drink, sleep, and pass the time. Then we went outside and he showed me the name of he's awaiting mob drops heads to be added to the game, but we don't have any rush to do it, so he's going to wait. His massive tavern in the fields of wheat all have a pretty nice touch to it, but my reason for being here was to get a horse from him, and I got my horse to replace the skeleton horse that died, unfortunately. I promised him a cinematic sunset video of me taking it, so here's to you, buddy.